All right, let's talk about something that so many of us are feeling, being exhausted just all the time. But we're going to go way beyond the usual advice of just, get more sleep, because the real reason might be hiding deep, deep inside your cells. I mean, seriously, have you ever had one of those days? You get a full 8, maybe even 9 hours of sleep, you do everything right, and you wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all. If you're nodding along right now, you are in the right place. So here's the thing. The kind of fatigue we're talking about isn't just a feeling. It's an actual biological state. It's a kind of burnout happening inside the very building blocks of your body. It's basically a sign that your whole system is stuck in a low-power mode, like an internal safe mode that you can't just sleep your way out of. Okay, so let's dive into this. To really understand this deep fatigue, we need to talk about your mitochondria. Now, just think of these as thousands of tiny little power plants or engines inside almost every single one of your cells. And listen, these are not minor players in your body. Your mitochondria are responsible for creating a staggering 90% of the energy your body needs to do literally everything, from thinking and breathing to just moving your muscles. They are absolutely critical.
So if these engines are so incredibly powerful, why do we feel so completely drained? Well, it's because they have a second job. When your body thinks there's a threat, these power plants can flip a switch and go into a total lockdown. And this lockdown mode actually has a name. It's called the cell danger response, or CDR. It's this ancient survival mechanism. See, when you're faced with modern threats, like environmental toxins, relentless stress, or even a virus, your cells literally stop making energy and switch all their resources into self-defense. It's a brilliant survival strategy, but the problem is when they get stuck there.
And what's really fascinating is the contrast you see here. In energy mode, everything's humming along. Your mitochondria are fueling your body. But in defense mode, they're hardening the cell walls, blocking threats, and saving every last bit of energy. This is exactly why you feel so exhausted. Your body is literally in a state of siege at the cellular level, and no amount of coffee or willpower can override that.
So how can you tell if your cellular power plants are stuck in this defense mode? Well, let's look at a few key signs that might just sound a little too familiar.
Okay, first up, post-exertional malaise. This is a big one. It's when you feel way worse a full day after a workout, not right after. Second, temperature sensitivity. Are you always feeling cold or having a hard time regulating your body heat? And number 3, slow recovery. Does a simple cold or a muscle ache just seem to hang around forever? These are major clues.
Now, you might be wondering, why do some people seem to bounce back from stress and illness while other people get stuck in this state of fatigue? Well, the answer often lies in the unique instructions encoded in your personal genetic blueprint. Yep, your DNA.
To get this, we need to talk about a process called methylation. Now, don't let the name scare you. The easiest way to think about it is as your body's biological maintenance crew. For your mitochondrial engines, methylation acts like a coolant, protecting them from damage and basically preventing them from overheating. And this is where it all connects. Your DNA contains the actual instructions for this maintenance crew. A really key gene here is MTHFR, which helps regulate this whole process. So if your genetic blueprint has a little glitch, your body might struggle to keep the system cool. Your mitochondria get damaged, and the whole system starts to break down, locking you in that state of fatigue.
Okay, so I know this might all sound a bit daunting, but here is the really empowering part. You do not have to guess if this is happening to you. We can actually stop just trying to solve the problem and start by measuring it first.
And that really is the key. You can't fix what you haven't measured. Instead of just throwing random supplements at the problem or trying to force yourself to sleep more, the very first step is to get real, personalized data about what's happening inside your body. The goal here is to see exactly how much stress your mitochondria are under. Are your power plants really stuck in defense mode? This isn't a one-size-fits-all problem, and your unique biology, which is written in your DNA, holds all the clues.
And this is where modern science gives us a direct path forward. You can now measure these key genetic and biological markers right from the comfort of your own home with a simple DNA test.
An at-home test like this can unlock the secrets of your cellular health, and it's all from a simple saliva sample. You can discover your true biological age. I mean, how fast your cells are actually aging. You can see your personal methylation markers to find out how well your maintenance crew is working. And most importantly, you can finally identify the specific genetic variations that could be at the very root of your fatigue. So, here's the final and I think most empowering takeaway. By understanding your own genetic blueprint, you get a personalized roadmap. This data doesn't just tell you what's wrong, it can help guide real, personalized changes to your lifestyle and nutrition. It's the first real step toward telling your body that the threat is gone, so it can finally switch off that defense alarm and get back to making energy. So, the final question is for you. Are you ready to stop just fighting fatigue and start understanding the deep, cellular, and genetic reasons behind your exhaustion? It really might be the key to finally getting your energy back for good.